Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Merle. I hope you guys are doing well today. I want to say a big thank you to you all for your immense support on my last video that I did, which was how I finally quit smoking and vaping. You guys were so kind, and you shared your own journeys with addiction, and you were just like wonderful, and I felt so loved. And it was like a very vulnerable video, and I just appreciate you guys very much. So thank you for that. And I want to announce the name of this plant, which I brought up in the last food video we did, which was how to make fried chicken from gnocchi mushrooms. We've decided, you know, there were so many great ideas. Some of the highlights off the top of my head, I mean, Audrey 3, a really good one. Flapjack, which is super cute because this is a pancake plant. Seymour, another great one because there's a lot of little Shop of Horror references in that video. Ultimately, the one I saw probably the most, and the one that I think makes sentimental sense to me, is to just name it gnocchi. Because gnocchis are like little sprouts of hope, and this is like a little sprig of hope, and also because it's the first video that we filmed in the new apartment. As a, you know, to commemorate our first video shot in the new apartment and in the new kitchen with a new setup, we're gonna name her gnocchi. Don't worry, I have more plants that need to be named, so just wait till the end of the video, I'll give you another one. But anyway, let's get into why we're here today and what we're doing in this video. Today we're going to be recreating a recipe, which is by a creator that we did one of her recipes in the past. It was the potato cheese. You know, that one wasn't exactly my favorite recipe. I don't think I'll ever make that again. However, she's got so many cool things and like hacks on her channel that I just like can't resist, and I'm not going to. So today we're gonna be trying to make dough out of tofu, which sounds like awesome to me. We're gonna use it and we're gonna try to make pizza, and we're gonna try to make gnocchi. And I'm really excited because I just feel like any way you can fit a little extra protein into your meal is a win. Let's get into the recipe. I found someone else who tried her hack, the tofu dough hack. They said that the gnocchi they made with it wasn't that great, but they did seem to like the air fryer spuds or whatever gnocchi, air fried bites from the tofu dough, and they loved the pizza. I'm gonna add my own tweak to this recipe because the flavor overall of the gnocchi, if it's just tofu, a little bit of salt and flour, it's not gonna taste like anything. So we're gonna flavor it, we're gonna add a few things in there, and we'll just put our own little spin on it, so.
I can feel the flames of burning passion, yeah.
All right, so we've got some extra firm tofu, read it in Weep. We're gonna just cut this open and just quickly drain it. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy to try to like get all the water out of it, because I think if anything it might be okay. We can always add more flour if we need to. She used a half a block of tofu. I'm gonna use the whole thing and just double the recipe. Oh, I wanted to mention that I did see your comment about not being able to see my tabletop here with the new setup. So I hear you, I see you, I feel you. So I've tried to fix that so that you can actually see what I'm doing in the A-cam. All right, so we got our tofu. I'm just gonna go ahead and plop it in there. I'm gonna squeeze it. Wow, what an ASMR moment. Let's see if we can get in there. What she did is she just added some salt and flour, and that's it. We're gonna add a little more than that. Since I doubled the recipe, this would require about 1.5 cups of flour. Garlic powder. Some pepper, a generous amount of salt. I'm gonna add some nutritional yeast. I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna mix this all up. Whoa. So I was thinking, you know, I really miss doing the Merle's Macabre Menu series I was doing, where I would like tell you guys like spooky stories while I was cooking a recipe that had something to do with the story. What if I told Greek mythology while I made vegan Greek food? I almost wonder if I should blend this. Probably should use a food processor, but my food processor's broken. It looks pretty good, actually. It's not as sticky. Spread some flour out here on our little surface, our wood surface. We're gonna chop it in half. All right, so we'll set this half aside. We'll use it in a little bit for our pizza. I'm gonna try to roll this one out. Oh yeah, baby. So Andrew Lowe, when he made the gnocchi, he was saying like the texture was a little weird. The way they did it is they just chop up their log into little gnocchis, and then they just put it right in the pan, because that's what she did in the video, her recipe. So we're gonna try to boil it. I think that's the move. We're gonna try to boil it first. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but that's how you treat gnocchi normally, so kind of makes sense. And it'll hopefully like cook the flour a little better, maybe make the texture a bit better. Okay. Look at these gonna be big, big boys. Ooh, they're so cute. They're like little pillows of love. I love you. I love you. You're so cute. Now we got our little gnocchi babies. I'm gonna try to do the fancy little fork thing on one of them and just see if it works. Take the fork, take the gnocchi, and then you just give it one of those. So it gets these little marks on it and it looks kind of fancy. Oh yeah, look at that. Cutie. Great, let me get some water boiling and then we'll pop those little babies in the water. And I removed them from the water once they started to kind of float to the surface. Basically just like a minute and a half maybe. I added some olive oil, some rosemary in my pan, and basically I just wanted the rosemary and the olive oil to infuse first, and then I added in my gnocchi, and then I added in some cherry tomatoes and a little bit of salt. So let's try these ones, which are the ones that I boiled first. I will say right off the bat, they are more tender. They're much more cooked through. Like I can tell night and day. They're not mushy. I'm really excited to see how these are gonna taste, so let's go ahead. We're gonna try the boiled ones first. Oh my God, this is so yummy. Like, this is delicious. Okay, I gotta say, I think me adding the seasonings definitely kicked up the flavor a notch. You gotta do this rosemary infused oil cherry tomato combo because it's delicious. It's not like exactly the same as traditional gnocchi, but it is delicious. Like you don't need the egg. They're a little denser than traditional gnocchi, but it does not bother me at all. This is so good. Wow, I might eat all of this right now. I'm interested to see what the difference is gonna be when I try the ones that didn't get boiled, because I feel like they're not gonna be as sturdy or like held together. What I'll give this one is that the inside is lighter and doughier, but I think that's because it's not cooked through. So other than that, it just kind of tastes like tofu and flour. Even though it has the extra seasonings, definitely boil it. If you make some gnocchi with this, boil it. It's worth the extra step. It doesn't even take that long. Next, we're gonna try to make some pizza with this. So let's knead this out a little bit. Definitely make sure you have enough flour on your surface. All right, we got our tofu. But actually, I think this might be well floured enough where it's not a problem. It's so chunky. I really wish I had my food processor. Those are our two main takeaways so far. Use a food processor for this and boil the gnocchi before you pan fry it. Other than the like obvious chunks, it looks good. So we're gonna put it in the oven at about 425 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like 218 degrees Celsius. And we're gonna do that for like 5 minutes until it starts to crisp up.
So far, this pizza's not looking like, this crust isn't giving crust. I don't know, it's hard. Just to make our pizza look even more pathetic, all I have is sliced cheese. I don't have any like shredded cheese or the Miyoko's liquid cheese, so we're gonna just have to wing it. I'm gonna put some sauce on there. I'm gonna add my sliced cheese, and that's like all we got. So that's what we're working with here. We just need to test the crust, right? That's really all we're doing. Ooh, look at that. I got lemon pot holders. I got lemon pot holders. And I think it's so cute. Why is there minced garlic on my table? Look at that. Oh my goodness. You are so beautiful to me. Can't you see?
Let's do this. Let's try this. You know what? For the sliced cheese, this looks pretty darn good. Okay. This is a situation where I wish I had the food processor and that the dough was smoother because it's a little less crispy than I'd like it to be. I probably should have rolled it out thinner, but this would work as a pizza crust. If the whole thing was like the crust, I'd be very happy. Not bad, not my favorite, but not bad. Pizza crust gets like a 6. It made it smoother, it would be better. The gnocchi gets like an 8.8. I really like it. And I guess all that's left to do is to try to air fry these last little babies I've been keeping tucked away in my fancy little teacup. These look like little tater tots. You are, oh my God, you're so hot. Oh, it's hot. Can you hear that? Am I gonna burn my mouth or am I gonna wait? Ooh, that's fairly delightful. Wow, yum. These make nice little puffy bites. They're like soft and chewy on the inside, nice and crunchy on the outside. This is delicious and adorable. Take a look at this. Here, you want a bite? Want a bite? Too slow. Tater tots are like an 8.5. Very good. I feel great about today. Thank you to our wonderful creator for giving us this idea. Thank you to you all for tagging me in it. I'm gonna say the tater tots. I don't know why I'm calling them that. All right, well that was really fun. I have to thank you guys for always sending me the best recipes. If there are any other fun TikTok trends or recipes that you'd like to see, let me know. If you want anything else from me, don't ever be shy to let me know. Here's this week's plant that I need you to help me name. This is a purple shamrock plant. It's an oxalis. I love this. This actually is, I think it's pretty much my favorite plant. This is taken from one of my mom's plants. They're so cool because they just grow from a bulb. So like if I put this in a closet with no light or water or anything for like 6 months, it would just go dormant and back into the little bulbs. And then if it found conditions again, it'll come back to life. They're like zombie plants, but like beautiful zombies. So anyway, what's a name for our queen of resurrection? She is powerful. She is never giving up. She, even in the darkest of times, finds the light. So what's the name here? This is this week's plant. So anyway, I love you guys. If you want to hang out with me between videos, I also have TikTok, Instagram. I also have a Discord that I'm on almost every single day to chat with y'all, and I take ideas from you guys over there and just hang out and have a good time, play games with people. So I hope you have a beautiful day, beautiful rest of your week, and ciao for now. Mwah. Test, 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 test.